What's up, y'all? How y'all doing? Good day today, good day. So what I want to come and talk about is Angela Stanton and Kwame Brown both were on Beehive ATL. Sometimes I guess last week or this week, whenever. But Beehive ATL has been releasing the clips of the video. You know they don't really show the full video, the full interview straight off. So they only been showing bits and pieces of it. And I would say that is how an interview is supposed to be conducted, because you guys know that I had a very, very opinionated response to when Angela Stanton was on the Breakfast Club because of how they ambushed her and how I felt that it was a sabotage interview, and how I felt that the Breakfast Club go along with a narrative, and if you're not a part of that narrative, they kind of bash you. They do bash you. That's how I felt about it. But it was refreshing to see her be able to speak her mind, speak her thoughts on the interview, and not get cut off, not be interrupted, not be ambushed, not be triple teamed. She was able to say what she had to say. And Beehive let her say what she had to say. And honestly, since she went on the Breakfast Club, I slowed down watching them, because I do feel like they push a narrative, and I do feel like if somebody come on there with a strong opinion, they'll bring somebody else on there to counter that opinion while that person is not there. I even wanted to come on when Boosie was on the Breakfast Club, and then they brought in I don't know I can't remember the person's name now. Dang it, what's the person's name? It's a transgender anyway, a transgender person, but I can't remember their name. So even I felt like if that was Boosie's interview, I still feel like even if he had an opinion, they brought the other person in to counter what he was saying, and it was just that same tactic to ambush and to quiet. But they ain't finna quiet Boosie anyway. But I feel like the narrative is bigger for him now. I feel like more people gonna try to come after him and destroy him or whatever because of Lil Nas X. But Angela Stanton, Kwame Brown, two people who've been very controversial, and I wouldn't even say controversial. I would say that the mainstream media just try to attack their narrative and try to quiet down what they have to say. But it felt good for them to be on Beehive ATL and for them to have their voice and say what they wanted to say without being interrupted, without being cut off. And her narrative is still the same. Like, she couldn't even get her points across on the Breakfast Club because they was so combative and so trying to back her in the corner till she really couldn't get her points out. But today on Beehive ATL, from the clips I saw, and I was the first commenter on that video, and that felt good. The video had only been up like 10 minutes, and I was the first one to comment. Nobody had said a thing, but I was happy about that, because normally when he put those videos up, they get flooded with comments quick. But if you don't know who I'm talking about, it's BHIGH ATL. So go in there and check out the videos. But what was I saying? I think I was saying even her narrative, even she couldn't get out the things that she wanted to say on the Breakfast Club, because as soon as she made one point, they would try to jump on her about that, and then she'll get to somewhere else. But today on Beehive, she explained why she went for Trump. And she explained why just because a person may be a racist, that don't mean you don't do business with them. She made a point. She was like, a racist person probably sign your check every day, but you still go to work for them. So why not go to fight for a fight that you can help out with, just because it's a racist person, an alleged racist person? You're not gonna do it, So I understood her when I first heard her talk. I understood what she was saying, but it's like, if you on the mainstream media, you can't say certain things, or you can't have your own thought, because people gonna want to try to shut you down. Even I don't watch sports, but Kyrie Leonard, ain't that his name? The basketball player? What's his name? I hope I'm saying it right. But the guy who play ball, who don't want to get vaccinated, that's his choice. He shouldn't be forced to be vaccinated. If a person don't feel like they want to be vaccinated, they shouldn't be forced and they shouldn't be penalized for it. Like, you got to have freedom of choice. But you don't have a freedom of choice when it seems like it, because now they want to stop this man from playing ball. And you know what I'm saying? They want to stop all this other stuff. But you shouldn't. It's a mandate, yes, but it's not a law. And he have a choice. He have a choice to not want to get vaccinated. If he don't want to get vaccinated, he don't have to. We shouldn't treat him, we shouldn't penalize him. So if you use the same narrative that everybody else using, who's wrong? You get what I'm saying? Like, they want us to accept everything. They want us to go along with everything. And they want you to agree with everything. But as soon as you have a thought for yourself, everybody want to shut you down. And that's his choice. He don't have to get vaccinated if he don't want to. But it's like, if you don't get vaccinated, they're going to make you suffer. They're going to, it's even a city here in Florida where the city or county workers, if they're not vaccinated, they get laid off. What kind of mess is that? You're going to affect someone's livelihood just because they don't want to get vaccinated? Let them wear a mask. It's crazy. It's like, once you start having your own independent thoughts and you don't go along with the majority rule thought, you're going to get outcast. You're going to get banned. And that's just the current climate of the world. And that's crazy. And, that's what I felt like was happening with Angela Stanton on the Breakfast Club. Even Kwame Brown with the mainstream media, before he came out and said something against the people who had been talking about him for years. It's like, and he pointed out a lot of stuff about Stephen A. Jackson. I don't like that guy, because he is one of those that always talk about black people, his own kind, people who look like him. Be hard on everybody if you're going to be hard on be extremely hard on everybody if you're going to be hard on, you know what I'm saying? If you're going to be hard on everybody, be extremely hard on everybody. Don't go harder on one person than you do the other. And that's how I feel like Stephen A. Jackson is. I think he's kind of a sucker. And I don't really watch sports, but every time I see him, he on there being loud. Ain't that's what the Sambo was? The guy who's always loud, making a scene, I don't like that. I'm going to be me. But anyway, I just wanted to come on here and talk about how proud of Beehive ATL I was, because him and Wicked, and that's this co-host, they were actually professional. They let them talk. They asked them questions, and it was like they were more students of the game than strategists, if that makes sense. But I appreciated it, man, and I just enjoyed seeing them on there, being able to express their points of view and being heard. That's the main thing, being heard, because people don't listen to people don't talk to you to hear you. They talk to you to respond, if that makes sense to you. But hey, I felt good. Go check out that interview. Let me know what you think. Drop it in the comment section. Until the next time, peace.